so much for tuning in to another segment of Let's Talk About It. In this segment, I'm really excited by it being Black History Month. I wanted to do a community spotlight. So today we have
Travaki Smilla, Upstate Titans.
And Kaya Wright, the Upstate Titans.
Okay, so I'm really excited because by me creating Let's Talk About It, I created it to be able to reach out to the community and highlight and spotlight some phenomenal people. So I'm about to ask them a couple of questions about their organization. Mr. Wallach, tell me a little bit about yourself, right?
I'm just a chip off the old block, so to say. But really, just a guy that's passionate about, anything I start, I like to finish. But it just came to me as a vision for the Upstate Titans to create something for kids to have an outlet. Really wanted to reach kids through sports. I think, a lot of times, you look at this generation, you got a lot of stuff going on with these kids and youth. But, and it really hit me as far as, I said, I told my family, I said, I want to do something for underprivileged kids. I don't know what it is I want to do, and I come from a basketball background, so a lot of people was like, football, wow, that just don't mix.
Yeah.
But then I said, you know what, I had a guy call me, one of my good friends called me and said, hey man, I want to start a South Carolina AU football program. And I was like, man, I've heard of basketball, but football I have never heard of. And I was like, a lot of kids, if you look at the South Carolina, the Greenville area, there's a lot of kids that play football. And I said, that'll give me an opportunity to reach a lot of kids.
So tell me this, what's the difference? Well, what exactly is AAU? What does it stand for?
It's the Amateur Athletic Union. And what it stands for is just like, really what AAU is trying to do is get a lot of the top athletes together and compete. Not only in their own area, but they go to other areas to compete as well. So it gives kids the chance to get exposure on another level. And it's a lot of things, good benefits. They get insurance and stuff like that. So when you're playing, your kids get hurt, they help out in that area. But it's just like a union of a lot of people coming together to play the game of sport. And it's not just football; it's a lot of different sports. So.
Okay. And what's the difference from comparing AAU with regular rec sports?
Well, like I said, they try to get a lot of the top upper echelon athletes together. You travel, the travel aspect. The thing about the South Carolina AAU, it's a faith-based program. And what they want to do is they want to make sure each person that comes in that's a director, they want to make sure they got the right intentions for the kids. They want to make sure that they're giving the right things to the kids. We got a thing called the gold standard. And it's just like, you got to be good with it. As a coach, you got to be, checked out, making sure you got the right intentions in place. All the cussing and all the stuff like that. You want to make sure we reach the kids the right way, because we can really change a lot of lives through sports if you do it the right way and have the right intentions.
So give me some examples of doing it the right way compared to some of the ways it's been done in the past.
Teaching fundamentals. If you talk to a lot of high school coaches or a lot of people that's been coaching a long time, they got to get a kid and teach them about his attitude. They got to teach them about how to play the game the right way. They got to teach them a lot of different stuff because no one took the time to really invest in the kid. It's almost like, it's like bragging rights. A lot of times say, we win, and they do anything to win. Our kids are taught, hey, you win by playing well, and that's how you win. And you win with class, you lose with class. At the end of the day, it's about you getting better.
So it's really, the difference is building character with integrity and treating one another in good sportsmanship.
Yeah, sportsmanship is big.
Okay, so I got a couple of questions. What's your motto?
Our motto is changing kids' lives through sports, or changing the youth lives through sports.
Okay.
That's what we're real big on, and that's the whole mission, is to reach a kid and be there for them. I played a lot of sports, and I was kind of doing it on my own, but to have somebody behind you, no matter what it is, on and off the field, to say, I got your back, and I believe in you, is bigger than anything. I feel like if I had that, man, you might be watching me on Sundays or Saturdays if I was playing basketball. So I want to be that. I want to be the missing piece of my youth for the other youth.
Just giving back to the community. What's the age?
We got ages 6 through 12, so we got 8 and under, we got 10 and under, we got a 12 and under.
And how can I enroll a child?
Just go to our website. They can call me personally, 864-420-3114. They can go to the website, upstatetitansfootball.com. You can reach out to Kaya
at 864-787-0590. You can like our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, the Upstate Titans.
So what's some of the qualifications that they would need to meet in order to be able to participate?
Really, the biggest qualification is just having a good attitude, you know, and that goes for the parent and the child, because we try to run a clean program, but and hard work, dedication, which is one of our biggest slogans, you know, we all about hard work, dedication. But really, you know, if they want to come out, they show up, they got the commitment, they got the heart to play the game. You know, we'll give them a chance. We'll give them a chance to play in our
And
organization.
so what exactly, like if I enrolled a child in, what's the scheduling, like what does it consist of, and like how many games and tournaments and all that good stuff?
Well, we're currently working on our schedule. We're working on all that right now. We're trying to make it to where it's we got a lot of parents that are, you know, stylists and things of that nature. So, you know, we know Saturdays can be, so we're trying to get the schedules to where, you know, we got a couple of home games. We might go to Charleston or Beaufort and play, or, you know, we're just trying to work on all the scheduling, on fundraisers and all that stuff. So we're putting that stuff together, but right now we're doing winter workouts, because it's a year-round program. We like to stay hands-on, because the moment you take hands off a child, anything can happen. So, you know, especially with academics and stuff like that, we try to keep track of that all year round. So we got winter workouts coming up, a lot of things coming up. We're trying to do a lot of things, and we have been in the community. I don't know if you heard about the March on March on Main that's coming up, but Tracy Fant, she's having the March on Main. And we're trying to, and it's good that we can tell you about it, because at the end of the day, you know, it's something that we're trying to bring the community together, and we're trying to get heavy in the community, teaching the kids community service. You know, we participated in the Thanksgiving food drive and things like that, because, you know, the community, kids got to know how to get back.
I love that.
Yeah, they got to know how to get back. You think about all the people that came through Greenwood County that did anything special, you don't see them, because maybe that community service aspect wasn't embedded in them. But if I can embed in these kids at a young age, because they're most impressionable between 6 and 12, then if they make it somewhere, which some of our kids are going to make it somewhere, if I got anything to do with it, they'll know to give back.
That's awesome. I really like that, because it's like the TV and the generation is fighting so hard for the children's attention. So to be able to mentor the children and get them positive role models and let them know, well, you don't have to go and do what any other family members done, and it's just setting, you know, an awesome tone. So you as a parent, how has it benefited your child?
Well, my son, he's played for almost 6 years, and football is his life. He breathes it, sleeps it, everything is football. And the AAU, it just gives him exposure. It gives him opportunity, so when he starts high school, gets drafted into college, or hopefully sign a day with the NFL, you know, we get this exposure. So, like,
Good experience.
yeah. Well, I am the Booster Club president, and one thing that we're doing differently than we did last year, and for parents to know, we have a committee, and we have a fundraising lady that handles the fundraising. The biggest thing that we're doing, we have an academic coordinator, and we are real big on academics this year, because I think, you know, with the rec league, I think there was just one thing that fell through, was the academics. So we do have a
Like
coordinator.
it wasn't really important. It wasn't up at the top of the list.
Yeah, it was important, but I say it's just one at the top of the list. But so we have an academic coordinator, and we're going to look at the boys and the girls with the cheer program, their report cards, and keep up with progress reports, and, you know, any kind of behavior.
Holding them at a higher standard.
Yeah.
I love that.
Gold
That's
standard.
awesome. Okay, so if I wanted to donate or sponsor or just come out and volunteer or travel with y'all, how would I go about doing that?
We got a donation page, or a donation link on our webpage, upstatetitensfootball.com, or you can reach out to one of us. I know we gave out contact information. You know, that helps us out a lot, because we do travel. When we travel, it costs a lot of money to travel. It costs a lot of money we want to really sponsor kids this year.
How much would it be per child, do you think, if I wanted to sponsor a child? Total package.
Right now, you're looking between 200 and 250. We're trying. What I'm working on now, we're gonna get with the committee. I'm gonna get with Kaya and Tanya, our senior advisor, and we're gonna go over and crunch numbers and find out how exactly can we make it affordable for almost anybody. But it costs to play because you know they get a lot of stuff. It's a lot of added benefits to this program. But at the end of the day, you got a lot of kids that's in the poverty stricken areas that really need that same opportunity, and that's what I wanted to focus on originally. So we're working on that right now. But you know, the more donations we get, the more we can help, and the more we can do, and just get out there and outreach to a lot of these kids, and you know, make it
I
fun
want
for
to
them.
volunteer. What would y'all need help with as far as volunteering and all that good stuff?
Coaches, influences. This year I'm bringing in, what I want to do is bring in a lot more people in the mentorship areas, men, women, tutors. We need tutors, everything, because like I said, I'm more about teaching the kids that it's a lot of positive people out there. And you know, and I want people to come in and talk to the kids and let them know, hey, you know, success don't mean going to the NFL, because everybody's not going to go to the NFL.
Exactly.
Everybody's not going to go to college. Everybody's not going to do all those things. Being successful is having ambition, hard work, determination, and going out there and getting it. Because if you realize a lot of millionaires and billionaires in the world never finish college. And I never endorse not finishing what you start, but there's always a way. And that success is just having that ambition to get it done. And that's what we do. We started from nothing, but we just had the ambition. I had the faith to say, I'm gonna step out here not knowing anything about football. We create a program where these kids can win, and that's what we did.
That's so beautiful. So what's the future for the Titans? What do you see yourself in a 5-year span?
To be a national contender, setting the tone for football all across the state of South Carolina, which South Carolina AAU is doing right now. I want to set the tone for Greenville, upstate area. Just want to set the tone to get these kids out of here, because we got so much talent that gets stuck, and they see them in the street every day, and they should be somewhere playing on Sundays, playing on Saturdays. They should be lawyers, doctors, stylists, barbers, whatever it is. But somebody's got to set the tone for them to say, hey man, it's bigger than football. And that's one of our other slogans. It's bigger than football. It's always bigger than that, because there's so many lessons to be taught if you're doing it right.
That's awesome.
So that's what I look for the Upstate Titans. Something big, very big,
really big. So tell the crowd one more time, really slow, how to get in touch with you, how to become a volunteer, how to sponsor, how to donate, and any last little minute things you want to say.
Okay. Well, you can go to upstatetitansfootball.com. We have a donation page. We also have a sign-up page, a link to where you can go sign up to be a part of the Upstate Titans. You can contact me, myself, Travacus Miller, Vok Miller. Most people call me at 864-420-3114. We also have an Upstate Titans Facebook page. Like she was saying, we got a Facebook page, we have a Twitter account, we have IG account. So many different ways to reach us. There is an Upstate Titans in Spartanburg. They're totally different from us. You'll know us because the colors pop. So they're not. They play in the North Carolina League, but you can reach us that way. So just make sure you're hitting up the right Upstate Titans. But you can catch us all those different ways. You can find us. So.
I'm so thankful that y'all took the time out to let us know about this awesome organization. Once again, make sure that you give, that you donate, and help this awesome cause. It's like a blessing to be able to even interview them, because I'm always looking for ways to create a platform and give a spotlight for people that's doing phenomenal things in the community and just giving back, because being busy in our working schedules, a lot of times we don't even put it in our brain to want to give back to the community. So for y'all taking the time out to give back to the children, I want to say thank y'all, and I wish y'all much success. So make sure that you donate whatever you can, even if it's $10 to $100 to $500, whatever you can do. Just make sure that you give back to this awesome, phenomenal organization, and I know you will be hearing more about them in the future. So once again, thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk About It, and click like, share it, comment it, and I'll see you again. Thank you.